Well, good morning and welcome to another virtual tour by Goldacre Estates. Today we're in Goldacre in the beautiful complex known as Marina Village. It's a gated community here with sports facilities, one of which you can see behind me. Really beautiful, large swimming pool and kiddies pool. This is just actually one of two swimming pools on this actual complex. There is actually a tennis court that's just undergoing some renovation by the community here as well. So plenty going on within the community. It's a fabulous property we've got to show you today. It's a villa on three different levels, if you like: ground, first floor, and its own private rooftop terrace with panoramic views off to Lobos Island, which I can actually see from this position here, and glimpses of Lanzarote as well. So all the details, as always, are on goldacreestates.com, and of course not only on our own mobile app but also on our new WhatsApp channel, which is packed with loads of information about the island and of course has a catalogue of all of our properties for sale. So let me show you that QR code now where you can get onto our WhatsApp group and then I'll show you around the property. So now just a quick aerial view really for those of you unfamiliar with the location of Marina Village. In white there in front is the Bahia Azul resort and there's Lobos Island. Look, you can actually see Lanzarote in the distance, and that in the foreground is the Olympic swimming pool of the municipality. It's a great facility with tennis courts, paddle courts there as well. And then Marina Village, the complex itself, the urbanization. Look, here we are just overlooking off to the surrounding mountains. Obviously at this height, this is not the view from your rooftop terrace, but it is a phenomenal view from there. From here though, you can actually see off to the south the mountains that lead you to La Oliva via Villaverde, La Haras, Tindaya as well. And then of course you're just across a huge, great big open expanse of non-building land that leads you out to the national park of the sand dunes. And in the distance there, look, the Rio hotels and the Atlantic Ocean. Really a phenomenal place to live. Here though, on the complex, this is the tennis court that's doing some renovation at the moment. Beautiful swimming pool, as I'm about to show you now. It's a great facility for the local residents. And of course, the position of this particular villa, look, is right in front of the swimming pool and landscape garden. So literally you're coming out of your rear garden gate, you walk across through the landscape gardens to the pool. Really phenomenal position there. And it does give you really open views across the gardens, across the pool as well, which is something that's quite unique because some of the other properties here actually look into the next back garden, if you like. It's a little bit closer. So this has really open views from there. Just flying across, you can see those landscape gardens here. And this is actually the position. I'm actually flying from the rooftop terrace of this villa. Coming across the rooftops also just shows you really beautiful blue tiling that they all have above, and they all have these private rooftop terraces. Some of them actually create a closed covered pergola, and in this particular case this villa also has one of those, and that's a great added bonus because really there's plenty of outdoor terracing here, plenty of sunshine for everyone, and just to have that little bit of covering on the rooftop terrace means that you can actually sit out here during the midday sunshine or even at night time because that covering just gives you a little bit of protection. You can see there's plastic grass upstairs here as well. On the front of the property, where I will show you as we come into this particular property, you've got loads of car parking there. There is a front terrace garden as well. And then as we move around, you can see actually the plastic grass there. And if I just pan up slightly, you'll see from this particular villa the views that you've got across and the position across that pool towards Lobos Island and Lanzarote, which is only in the ferry 15 minutes away. Okay, so here we are by the pool, and just before I leave the pool area, look at this, really quite fabulous. Lovely artificial grass around here as well. This is actually gated and for use by the local residents only. And it does mean that you can just bring your towel down here. It's really comfortable just to use that. You don't actually need a sun lounger. So great facility to have. As I say, there actually are two pools. Now, there's a little bit of work going on within the community. This huge, great big tennis court here is actually undergoing renovation by the community. And the two paddle courts for the moment are just being dismantled just for safety reasons. So you should expect maybe some decisions about that in the future. But right now, it's two main pool areas that are actually usable. And the property we're going to show you today has a very unique position. It's actually front line to the swimming pool. So literally from your garden gate, you can walk out and go for your morning swim. Well, I've just come from the pool area, literally there, look, beautiful landscape gardens and a pathway that leads you to your villa. Now this is actually the property here. This is actually your garden gate. If I just look over the wall, really, you can see this is the rear garden. Morning sunshine here, beautiful sunshine, and the property is actually on 3 floors. I'll show you in a moment from the actual front door entrance, but this then on the ground floor you have a lounge, main dining area. It's quite spacious, opening out to this private garden. And of course you've got your kitchen, WC there as well. And then it leads up to the accommodation. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms on the first floor, and of course your own rooftop terrace as well. Well, okay, so here we are now at the front entrance. As you can see in Marina Village, plenty of off-road or side road car parking. This is actually the property here. Look now, it says private car parking for number 90, and that's where we are, number 90. You can see you've got this little entrance gateway that leads into your front garden terrace. Really quite a useful space, and then up to the rooftop terrace there. Initially on the left, plenty of planting, some really mature, beautiful yucca here, for example. And then on the right hand side is actually a storage unit. Very, very useful, I have to say, for storing all kinds of equipment or sports equipment. And then you've got this front entrance terrace. You'll notice here there's actually space for a sofa set just to sit down and relax. This is an afternoon front garden, so you can see the sunshine now, and this morning sunshine in the winter, it's actually on the other side, but this afternoon the sun will actually come over and you'll have loads of sunshine on this side of the house. Just taking you into the property itself then, literally as we come through the front door, there is actually a main hallway entrance. You'll see here on the right hand side a storage cupboard. There is a downstairs WC, which I'll show you in just a moment. And of course, an independent kitchen there on the left, further storage under the stairs, and then we're into the main lounge itself. Beautiful split doors here lead you in. It's quite a spacious L-shaped sofa and lounge and dining area. First on the left here, look, really spacious sofa seating area, really quite comfortable, open plan here, views out from there to the garden. And then here, look, loads of additional space for a formal dining table. And then you are out to the garden, which I'll show you in just a moment. If I come back through the main hallway, just to the kitchen first, let me take you literally through there. And again, a property of this size, you know, it's great to have this independent kitchen space. Not all villas have them. A lot of them are actually more of an open plan style. This one though, you can see you've actually got natural granite stone finish here, and it does include all of the appliances. You've got a 180 fridge freezer, microwave oven, hob extractor. You do have a dishwasher, and that is a closed washing machine and dryer unit. Not that you'll be using that too much. Really, you don't need the dryer. And you've got a lovely display cabinet Welsh dresser there as well. Just coming back through the hallway and through the main lounge and living area and out then to your rear garden. Immediately a little morning coffee sofa seating area here. You've got a tiled rear garden with this walkway that leads you out to the pool, and you do also have this artificial grass area here. Really, I mean, why wouldn't you have your breakfast, lunch and dinner out here? It's really quite sheltered because you do have that privacy wall to your neighbour that's providing some protection from any breezes, and you do have another wall here as well. Just another really lovely mature planted area, and as a reminder, there is the pool. The property itself has both front and rear terraces. There are also 2 balconies plus a rooftop terrace. Okay, back inside, we've actually got these internal marble, natural stone stairs that lead you up to the landing here. And this is where we have our main accommodations. On the right here, there's actually a guest double bedroom look. Beautifully done here. You'll notice the property actually has internal wooden shutters throughout in the lounge as well. And that's really just useful to close to keep the sun out, and you know, really just is a nice feature. Built-in wardrobes throughout as well. Now this double bedroom does actually have its own terrace as well. Really fabulous balcony here, glass door leads you out. Again, artificial grass, just lovely feeling on your feet. But you'll notice here, look, you've got a wooden pergola above. If you need to cover that, you could. And a privacy wall separating you and your neighbours. And there's just elevated open views here across to the mountains. Certainly in an afternoon, this would be a very sunny spot indeed from this guest bedroom. Just across the hall then, literally on the left-hand side here, you have the main and shared bathroom. It is tiled ceiling to floor look. You've got that bath and shower unit in there as well. And then at the end of the corridor, you've got a double guest bedroom, the second guest bedroom. This is actually a single bed here. There is a pull-out secondary bed, so 2 singles, and that is actually a sofa bed there on the left-hand side. You'll notice these wooden shutters again, just as a lovely feature. And of course, when you do look out the window, beautiful views across the pool area. This bedroom, like the other guest bedroom, also has a built-in wardrobe. And just across the hall then, the actual master bedroom. Beautiful double bedroom, just a little bit larger. You'll notice here, you do also have that wardrobe, and you also have those beautiful sliding wood shutters, and that will lead you out to your private terrace. Now this property is sold furnished. There are some personal items that will not remain. However, it is pretty much 80% furnished. You'll notice here, look, as I'm walking out to this balcony, again, beautiful sunshine and elevated views. And just coming back through this space then really, this particular master bedroom actually has its own ensuite shower room. And you'll notice here, look, beautiful blue tiles, natural soapstone finish on the sink there. It is tiled again, floor to ceiling. There's a really lovely, huge shower there and ventilation window. Okay, then the last place to really show you now, coming upstairs to the rooftop terrace. But first, in the wall here, there's a cavity space, and it's really quite useful because look, what a great storage space that is. There's a light and electricity there as well. And then just coming up to the roof, have a look at this. Firstly, quick glimpse over your own private balcony from that guest bedroom, and a fantastic mountain in the distance there. And then just panning around, look at this private space that you have. Really private from those high privacy walls left and right to your neighbours. There's a little water feature fountain there. And then just coming through here, look, this really cool sofa sun lounge area. It is covered with the pergola, and that just means, you know, in the midday sun, you've actually got a really lovely, quiet, private area to sit out, read your book, maybe sit with a glass of wine. And just coming across here, look, just to remind you of the views that you have from your rooftop terrace, if you're actually standing in this position across the pool, but also look to Lobos Island, and I can actually see glimpses of Lanzarote in the distance there as well. And across the top of your own private rear terrace. And if I just pan back here, look at that. Really fabulous facility here on the rooftop terrace. Well, there you go. I hope that was a helpful virtual tour of this villa here in the complex known as Marina Village in Goldacre. Just a fabulous property, really. A couple of points here. Communal shared swimming pools, really large swimming pools that you can actually do lengths in, and surrounded by a lovely area of artificial grass where you can just comfortably come and sit out with your towel for your morning swim. And then of course you've got actually loads of outdoor space for this particular property, both front, rear terraces as well, plus those 2 balconies and your own private rooftop terrace with those phenomenal views off to the sand dunes and the Atlantic Oceans from here. All the details, as always, are on goldacreestates.com, and of course on our mobile app. And using the QR code now, why not get in touch via our WhatsApp channel. It's a great facility. It gives you the full catalogue of properties as well, but also news and events local to the island of Fuerteventura. I hope that was helpful. We look forward to seeing you soon.